Alrighty, yo yo yo. What is up, my friends? Time to do another test of live stream. Let's see how this goes. This time I changed some settings. I tripled the bitrate from last time. So maybe it is a little bit smoother than last time, I don't know. We'll see. I can up it more if need to. And I also tried to reduce the delay between my end and your end, so it should be more comfortable for all of us, hopefully. Hello, Andre. How are you doing? Season's over? Yep. I screwed up my hell season this season, but it was fine. Still 31 crystals. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday evening? What was I doing? I was buying that one. Always have to do that one immediately after the reset, unless you want to forget about it. That's a great start. I wasn't paying attention to the game, I was paying attention to you. But it's kind of your fault. So maybe today is the day, finally. Double cooldown, item quality item. I have my hopes up for today. I'm just kidding, I have lost all hope. Yeah, we got top 3. Yeah, that was nice. Nice. Aku, can you play Minecraft? I have never played Minecraft before. Would you believe me if I say that? Like, literally never. I have never logged in or anything. I have maybe seen a couple of videos about Minecraft to get the general idea, but I have never actually played it myself. The item right from the bat, but not a bad start. Unfortunately, not an item that I want to keep. Yeah, I guess the delay should be much better now than last time. By the way, anyone there, can you hear the music? Like, compared to my voice? Do you want it to be louder or more quieter? Or do you even hear any music at all? Music is fine, okay? Because I have absolutely no way, like, properly to test how loud is it. Other than it's pretty loud in my headphones right now, but that's fine. Just don't want it to interrupt the actual talking. Do you need Dark Elf? I think you might slap the third, which possibly. We can test. Well, first test, pretty decent. Just hope he doesn't get too aggro like that on me. I guess that will speed up things a small bit, thank you. Hi Adrian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Did you do anything out of the ordinary? Anything other than playing Grow Castle? Yay! Yeah, I'm good as well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Other than the fact that I have been sleeping so badly, can you say that? For the past 2 or 3 nights, I don't know. I don't know why, just I wake up and I feel like I was hit by a train or something. But other than that, it's fine, it's fine. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. It's getting a bit scary without the Dark Elf, but we'll see if there's any defeats. Which games do you play? Other than Grow Castle, on mobile I play Warcraft Rumble a little bit. I've been trying to get into that. And on PC I mainly play PUBG for shooter games. Oh, okay, I don't like that. We're gonna take the witch off. Yeah, I played PUBG and I played some Diablo, but I haven't touched that for a few weeks now. I should really try to find some new games to play. I'm kinda out of the loop what I should do. I was trying to push Hell mode and got like 22 billion, but the top 300 is 25 billion. It's 25 billions now. I feel like it's going up and up every season a little bit. But that's close, that's like really close. If you can do 22, I'm sure with the minor tweaks you can push it to 25 plus. And start reaping those rewards of red crystals. I'm still trying to grind the +1 slash. Yeah, how much defense do you have on the dungeon right now, Mickey? For me it was 10,000 defense before I got mine, like 9,500 or 600 or so. I actually haven't touched the dungeon since I just grinded it to 10,000 and said no thank you unless I need another one. 3,000 so far. But yeah, that's still a decent amount. I hope you get it before I did. Maybe at 5,000 tops. I wish you good luck on that. Michael, thank you. Thank you and hello to you as well. I hope you are doing fine today. I got mine at 375 defense, yeah. Ouch. I was starting to worry about not ever getting one when I was starting to get close to 10,000 defense, but yeah, you got lucky with this last, yeah. Maybe you will get as lucky with the cooldown runes as well, and Danacha runes. Hello, 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 how are you doing? So far 1 meteor item. We've been doing this for what? 8 minutes? Tops. So, like I said, I tripled the bitrate I'm sending to YouTube when I'm doing the stream, so if my face gets blurry, I think it still gets a little bit blurry. Let me know. I will try to do even more next time if that will help, I'm not sure. Someone said I should try to do like 2K or 4K stream, so it would like scale better with the encoder or something, but I don't really know what that's gonna do, so I'm testing everything little by little. Hopefully get a good setup at some point. And I lost the chat. Where it is? There it is. Dun, dun, dun. I'm running Druid on my summon and physical build, but I think I should switch it out for Dorothy. What do you think? Well, generally Dorothy is recommended, but don't know if you have items for Druid. Druid is not that bad. If you have no items, then I would probably go with Dorothy and Poison. Poison promotion. Hey bro, why don't you use base arts? You mean the town archers back in here? Because, well, they are not leveled at all. They don't really scale well with the game unless you want to be pay-to-win player. So, not really recommended to be used. They are at level 10,000 because you get a skill point from them at this point. But they are not going to be doing absolutely nothing at this level, with that level. If that's what you were asking. Ooh. And my coffee is cold again. When I get to top 100 this season, I was unable to do that this season because of downtime. Yeah, I got actually quite lucky. I don't think my game crashed once last season. So that was lucky. I got like 10 ranks higher than normally, I guess, because of that. So I hope you will get through without any downtime this season. Hit that top 100. Do it. Do it. Waste of gold. Yeah. Town archers are basically waste of gold unless you wanna progress slower, or unless you wanna use a lot of time out of battle and pay a lot of real life money. Basically, that's the reason. One of the reasons. Do I get more B-stones when investing in Orc Mine? You don't. Like, leveling them up only increases the amount of gold the Orc Miners will give you. The only way you can increase the chances of your B-stones and crystals and A-stones is by capturing more and more of the Orc colonies. Like, every colony will give you a little bit more chance for that, depending on the level of the colony, and at the max you will have the chances like this 50% for B-stone. It won't go any higher on, even if you level them up or not. It will just increase the gold per hour if you level your Orc workers up. So it's pretty much like you will get the money back because it increases the gold per hour, so no harm done if you level them up. Hi! I don't know what area skill damage is good for. At your point of the game, probably not on many heroes, but yeah, Dark Assassin will want area skill damage once you start using Dark Assassin as a damage dealer. But in the beginning, you can just use him for support, and then you can just do cooldown and attack speed items on him. Like, if you wonder if a hero will benefit from area skill damage, you can actually see when you look at the damage percentage on the hero. Like, if you have area skill damage, it should increase this number. Like, base, it would be 300, and with area skill damage items, it would be higher than that. If it doesn't go higher, then the area skill damage won't affect that hero or that skill. So you can just test that out for yourself. Thanks, that was really helpful. My pleasure, my pleasure. We're still only one E item in. Doesn't look too good. Do I have the drag? Yeah, I have the key. Hylaku, what emulator do you use? Daniel, I use BlueStacks 5. I've used Nox Player as well previously, but I think, at least for me, BlueStacks is more stable. Doesn't crash as often. So I use that one. Can you please show your skill tree when you got time? Do you wanna see like the dragon farming skill tree or waving skill tree? What are the levels of your heroes? My highest heroes are giants on 140,000 and dark bowmaster on 135. And then I think the next one is Assassin, almost 120,000, and Edward a little bit over 100,000. I still have quite high level angels as well, and slingers. I'm closing in the 3 million babes pretty soon. And my elf is just... I haven't leveled elf in million waves, I don't know. I don't use elf in my waving build, so I don't really level him up. I should level him up to enable more infinite colony. I kinda struggle with the healing because of so low level elf, but that's... well, I will do it at some point. I haven't worried about that too much. Does Edward summons do most of the damage, or is it Edward himself? I think it's the summons doing most of the damage, because they do 100% of Edward's damage, and there's more of them than just one of him. Wanna know how you Dark Elf so strong? My Dark Elf, like, for Dark Elf you want a +1 arrow lines for both items. This is not a very good item, but I'm using it for dragon hunting because of the damage skill level +1 line. There should be some damage boosting lines in here as well if you want to use. I think I have better items in here, like critical chance and critical damage +1 arrow. Arrow could be better one, but yeah, these are the ones I use for colony battles and stuff, but I have just... these are enough for keep up with the healing against the dragon. So that's why I'm using these not optimal items on my elf. And of course, like, for the skill tree, stuff that will help elf to heal more is, of course, the attack speed on elf, and also these increased HP steal nodes. It takes quite a lot of skill points to reach those, but in here I don't really need anything else. And of course, +1 arrow will help Dark Elf healing as well. Do I have... oh, I have 1 point. I should take this one. Hi Floss, how you doing? Welcome to a Sunday dragon hunting, which has started pretty damn well. 1 E item in 20 minutes. So I was supposed to show skill tree. Was I supposed to show wave skill tree or this one? Like, this is the dragon hunting skill tree that I'm using. The main part is to have the summon tree and the physical tree. And other stuff is just for extra skill points. They are not that much needed for dragon hunting. And I just went to the fire tree to get this 2.5% more damage. That's not really gonna do much. But it's a small boost. I'm at wave 1754. Should I be farming dragons? Kiwi, no. You shouldn't really, like, if you wanna kill your first dragons and have fun, go for it, but you shouldn't really farm dragons at that point. You should start farming dragons once you can kill Sin, like, fast. And then you can just kill him like 500 or 1000 times or so, how much you want for the S items. But the lower tier dragons are not really worth your time, because you are gonna be replacing all those items like within a week or two anyway. So if you want to do those, like Red Dragon, like 10 times, 20 times, that won't hurt. But it won't really help you that much either. My ratio is ruined up as my elf is 300k while my giant's only 260k. Also really high. Isn't that like a positive problem? If your elf is too high level, at least you won't have any guiding kind of healing issues ever, right? What time is it for you right now? It's like a little bit over 6 PM. So the sun is going down. It's gonna be getting dark quite soon, hopefully. There's enough lighting in this room so that my face won't get completely blurry. I think the sun is going down in like 10 minutes. I wish it was summer, because in Finland in summer it never gets dark, so it's pretty much the same amount of light in day and night. After midnight it's just as much light as during the day. Yeah, I live in Finland. Thank you, Kalgoras. I wish you good luck as well. I wish I was strong like you. I can't defeat the Bone Dragon. Well, that's just a thing that comes with time, really. It's just... I couldn't do it in February when I started playing again, I think. Yeah, and now it's just this fast, so it's just... It comes with time. All the dragons come with time, really. Just do more waves. I live in Australia and it's 2 AM. 2 AM, damn. You have an early morning tomorrow? Or can you stay up for a little bit longer? It's kind of weird when you think of time zones. Like, you don't really ever... Because you can't feel it, like other people are basically living in other time. I don't know. It's just weird. How can I have many giant? You will need, first of all, you will want to use the bar to double up your base amount of giants. So you will have 4 giants, and then you will just have +1 summoned unit lines for both of these. So that will equal 6 giants per cast. Is it better to use chrono during chest or right after chest timer? Yeah, if you cast chrono after the chest opens, you can speed up the items showing up screen. Yeah, you can also do that if you tap the game speed button. But if you are using a 3x speed like I am right now, you have to tap the thing 3 times for it to go back to game speed times 3, so that's kinda inconvenient, but I guess tapping it after the chest open is better, probably. I haven't timed it. What waves should you be able to beat and farm Legendary Dragon? Farming is probably like around 100k waves or even higher than that. It depends how much gold you can get before that. Like you want closer to 10,000 level giants, like 8,000 plus for farming. And for your first kills you want like 5,000-ish giants perhaps, so maybe like 50,000 waves or so. It's kinda hard to estimate what it's gonna be for everybody. I feel inspired to do a bit of Legendary Dragon now. Go for it, go for it, and I wish you the best of luck with your hunting, Algaras. I hope you get the perfect item you are looking for. How do you get red crystals? You have to land in the top 300 seasonal rankings for either waves or hell mode leaderboards to get red crystals. I would say it's easier to land that hell mode leaderboard if you wanna practice hell mode. I think, is there anyone who was just around top 300 in wave rankings last season? I guess that's somewhere around like 50,000 waves for a season, or 60,000 even. Can it be that high? Nice giant items, thank you. I'm quite proud of them. I actually got a better sword, but I don't have attack speed runes for it, so I don't really use it. I think I got a sword with critical chance and critical damage and +1 summoned unit. I can't find it, it's there. It has a bad yellow line, but don't have attack speed runes, so I haven't been able to take that and put it in the use yet. Can you explain what damage skills are in general, like damage skill, defense skill, and so on? So, damage skill, you can have damage skill level +1 in a yellow line, or you can have it in a rune. I think I have something like cooldown skill level +1 rune, for example. And those will give you +1 skill level to your skill levels in this window. So they will go over the maximum of 20 levels. So for example, if you have a lot of damage skill level +1s, you can have, like here I have 1 rune and 4 items with a damage skill level +1. So the actual level of this skill is now 25. So it will be a more increased damage than normally. That's basically how they work. And that's basically why you want a lot of cooldown E items with yellow cooldown lines, because you want to increase this cooldown percentage once you start trying to achieve higher and higher Devil Horn levels with your waving, especially with your gold build. Orbs help a ton, so 10k Giants and Dark Bowmaster is great. Yeah, there is the word from the pro. Also welcome. Do you even need red crystals at this point in the game besides for auto battle? Not really. Kinda depends what your goals are. Like, I would probably need them if I needed to farm or reset tickets, but I have some saved up, so I don't really need those either right now. So I just buy the 10 hours of auto battle. Also, you could buy crystals if you wanted to do a big push with your wavings, but I'm far too lazy to do that. Okay, so another E item. Was this the second E item on this stream? And it's complete garbage. Mimic's Chance is probably the worst skill you can have on the yellow line. Should probably summon my giants. Just got a +2 second summon time on my legendary accessory. Is that good? Not really, no, unless the other lines are really good. Not something you are optimally looking out for. Only 135,000 wave here. That's not only. I mean, what is your total leaderboard ranking? It's pretty high, right? There's not that many people actually over 100,000 waves. It's pretty crazy when you think of it. Like, when you know what you're doing, you can achieve that pretty fast, but there's not that many players. And especially over 1 million waves, there's not that many players in lifetime wavings. After putting +1 summons on Giants, should I prioritize putting +1 summons on Edward or Druid? Well, for damage, Edward, because you are going to be using that for your waving. If you get some crowd control +1 summon, you need to stand on Druid, but yeah, you should prioritize Edward before Druid, because of you are going to be using Edward for damage in your build. 9,500 Giants, so close to my first up. Yeah, that's really, really close. That's a small push, small farm, and you can do it. It's a really nice boost for your Giants damage. Perfect bonus gold skill is also nice, yes. I think that and the Mimic, I don't know which one is first. Perfect gold skill or the Mimic Chance. Okay, like, if there's anyone who ever needs some tips or help with their Crow Castle, just go to Discord and spam Google. Google, the professional. And he likes if you spam him, even if you don't ask anything. Just go and spam him. $8,421 rank. Yeah, that's not that much actually. It's pretty crazy, right? $155,000 waves, top 7,200. Yeah. Like, you would think that the game that has been out for this long would have more players above that rank. But most of them probably quit when the waving was much slower than what it is today, before Devil Horns or anything was released. Is not being able to kill Legendary Dragon at wave 58k bad? No, it's not bad. Just keep on waving. Don't worry about that too much. You will not gonna be farming Legendary Dragon at that point anyway. You will start farming the dragon around like 100,000 or over 100,000 waves. Most likely, so no, don't worry about that. Oh, 207 with 57,000 waves, really? Jonathan, thank you for the subscription and welcome. Happened to my music? There we go. Nice to see you live again, really happy about it. Thank you. That makes me feel really good. Nice to see you here as well. So I asked previously if anyone did anything special this weekend. I don't think anyone answered me, so someone please tell me, what did you do this weekend? Do you use Streamlabs or OBS for streaming? I use Streamlabs. I read that it's easier to set up, so I just downloaded it. So I've been using it for recording and also now for this stream testing. Studies or nothing fun? Well, studying it's important, so going to watch your stream later, going out with my girl for dinner. Have fun, my friend. Have fun and enjoy your time together. And the stream will be here when you get back. Have a great dinner outside. Baldur's Gate 3 the entire weekend. Like I was supposed to start playing it, but I never got into it. Like, I guess it's really good, right? Reading and hearing about it from everybody, basically. Just aimlessly wandered around the house all weekend, to be honest. That's not a bad thing. I mean, at least you have a house, you know? And it's like having that time for yourself. I do enjoy that quiet time. Final Fantasy all weekend, never a bad choice. Have you played them all, or which one is your favorite, Daniel? My groupmates screwing me over in my project is how my weekend is going. Yeah, that's usually how they go, right? But knowing you, I know you can whip them into shape, right? Right. Thanks, have a nice evening, keep up the good work and stay as you are. Thank you, that really means a lot. I hope to see you again. Have a great day. I'm using gold build for waving while gaining gold. What should I be upgrading with the gold I get? Just like the stuff in your waving build. Mainly your damage dealers, giants, dark bowmaster, Edward, sniper, and castle. So most of the gold should go into those guys. We're close to the deadline for the first presentation. What kind of a project is it? So it ends up me having to fix it up right now. I'm glad I haven't had any group projects for a long while. And I still hope they are gonna actually show up for the presentation, because I have had that a couple of times. You do a group project and then there's the presentation and then you are alone there. And hopefully you know what you're talking about, because otherwise you're gonna be screwed. Played them all, yeah, I'm still on 11 though, the older MMORPG. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have played that one myself. I mainly played the ones before that, during my childhood. 9 is my absolute favorite. I did try some of the newer ones, but I never really got into them that much. I just remember playing Final Fantasy during my first school years. 7, 8 and 9. Especially. Great games. If your game keeps on crashing on your PC, why don't you just AFK on your phone? Yeah, that's pretty solid advice. But I actually, nowadays, I mostly do phone for Gaso, except when I'm doing this. I'm not gonna be streaming this on phone, am I? But, like, my phone also crashes sometimes. I guess it's probably due to overheating. It's a pretty old phone, but much less than the BlueStacks. But even BlueStacks doesn't really crash that often, like it's probably like once a week or so. Why stops? It's a management software for a tech store. That sounds super nerdy. I mean, it sounds cool. It sounds really, really cool. And the deadline is, well, like tomorrow. We have this one guy who just sits around and doesn't know what to do at all. Well, someone always has to take that spot. Like, that's the universal rule. There's always, in whenever you are, if you are in school, if you are at work, there's always that one guy who doesn't either do anything or doesn't know how to do anything. It can be the same guy for both of those, but there's always that guy. It's a quota you have to fill. Someone has to take on that role. Does the altar of greed only affect the wave you use it on? Yeah, it only affects the time when you use it, like to the monsters that are on the screen. That will eat up your dark crystals quite fast, but it can be used for a small extra gold if you don't need the crystals elsewhere and don't need the altar of healing for your waving. Hello Vladimir, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nothing good so far. We're gonna keep trying. How long have we been doing this? Almost 45 minutes. Damn. In high school, I often ended up having someone in my group who would just start crying. Got 3 good grades because of that. That actually works? Damn. That sounds... Well, yeah, I can see that happen. In the early game, which hero should I upgrade most? Yeah, Dark Bowmaster, Giants and Castle, yeah, you already got your answers, sorry about that. Between Dark Bowmaster and Giant, which one should I get to 10k first? I got my Giants to 10k first on my alt account for faster dragon farming, but up to you. We gave him the by far easiest part, but he still didn't do it properly, and the other parts are based off it, so it's pretty crap. That sucks. That truly sucks. I remember we had once a coding project in university, and we had this one guy who basically... He played Pokemon Go. That's what he did during our group meetings and during class. I mean, I played it as well, but not that much. But he didn't really do anything. And then we had to like show the project to our teachers in charge, and we all had to explain a part of the code and what it does. And I could really see him struggling because he had probably written like 1% of the code. And I don't know how he got through it, but he got through it somehow. But it was really awkward. It was really like, he was literally seeing the code for the first time, I guess, for the part that he had to explain like what it does and how it works. You're probably the only high-wave active Crow Castle YouTuber. Yeah, well, I mean, at least Bron does videos quite often, and some others as well. But more mainly different kind of videos, I guess. My main interest in is just to do some guide stuff. I don't know, maybe that's my strength. If you were a bigger on YouTube, would you consider doing this as a profession? Geez, that's... I have no idea. I mean, I like doing this, so why not, I guess. But I'm just honestly struggling to see myself getting into that kind of a position where I could do that. But sure, I would, if that was an option presented to me, sure. I suppose bluffing and improvising are good skills too, yeah. And that will probably help you if you become a politician at some point. You don't really have to know about anything, you just kind of avoid the important questions and answer somewhere around the lines. Hopefully that will be enough for whatever the subject is at hand at that time. The designers, they need to start grinding. Good luck, have fun on farming, keep up the amazing work. Thank you, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you here next time as well. I plan to do more lives in the future as well, since at least someone seems to be wanting to see them. This is quite fun. And it kind of makes the farming go faster as well, so it's a win-win for me, really. Lunchtime here. Hey, enjoy your lunch. Hope you have something good. You're a lucky mascot farming legendary dragon, which Dreamon had 4 legendary items so far. Bad but dust is great. That's good. Congrats. It's just always a few dusts closer to another ether item. Also helps pass the time watching your streams. So that's a win-win for all of us then. That's a... The positives just keep on stacking. Do an auto battle Infinite Colony stream sometime? Maybe? I'm like I said, I haven't really leveled up my elf, so I'm kinda struggling with the healing on Infinite Colony right now. But yeah, I will keep that in mind. Put in this Ice Tower with the slow node Ice Tree. Does that work for Dragon? Like, really? I don't even know if I have reached the Ice Tree with this. I haven't really put the skill nodes in a while. Yep, I'm gonna do that later. Makes it a lot easier. I was under the impression that that doesn't work on the dragon. Like that was, but yeah, I take your word on it. I will do it. Auto Battle Infinite Color Stream would be the easiest content, you wouldn't even need to be there. Yeah, it kinda negates the point of doing a live thing, I guess. Wouldn't really different from just recording it and slapping it, uploading it on YouTube, I guess. Elaku, what emulator do you use to play Crow Castle? I use BlueStacks 5. Well, let's see, Dragon there is a slowness icon, so it probably works. You live, you learn. It's quite significant, okay? I will take your word on it, sir. Just too lazy to do it right now. I will do it after the stream. I promise next time it will be there. Maybe. If I remember. I will do it, I will do it. Do you use binds? How you start Bone Dragon? Yeah, I use hotkeys for starting the dragon. I could use them for heroes as well, but I just use them for the dragon statue and Bone Dragon and the battle button. So 3 buttons. Also have 1 button for the altar if I want to use that. Makes all runs a lot faster, so efficient farming. Yeah, true. I agree with you. Doing it faster makes it more beneficial. Yeah, I know. Just too lazy. What orb do you have on Dark Bowmaster? I have the critical damage orb. At least I should have. Let's see. Yep. Can't it also be viable with the critical chance orb? Yeah, it can. Unless you need it for something else, like for waving, I need it for Dark Assassin. If you have a lot of critical damage lines on your items, and a lot of critical chance, you can balance it out with the critical chance orb. Carrying this random guild to top 50 with the Chinese player. Alrighty, that works. I won't get banned if I use the same bindings to start the dragon. Hotkeys is allowed to be used. Like 1 button is 1 tap on the screen, that's okay. But you can't use any scripts or macros, those will get you banned. Can you show your damage analysis, sir? Sure. There you go, so it's like giants. Giants are hot. Which level of Tiny Giant? There you go. 140,000. How do you bind things? There's a... In BlueStacks there's a game controls option where you can set up hotkeys for your screen. I suppose there's one for all emulators, but I've only used the BlueStacks version myself. I use special program will I get banned. What do you mean by a special program? If it's something that does automatically things for you, then yes, most likely you will. What is your level in the XP tree? You mean the old tree in the town? This one? They won't really do much of a difference. I kinda just wait till I hit the max XP and then I just throw with them. Hmm. 1 hour done almost. Nothing useful. Am I getting closer to the 100,000 defense on the dragon? Nah, still ways to go. Automatic complete capture and automatic farm dragon. Yeah, I would recommend not doing that. Is the 4th line last right character elf? This one over here? Yeah. It's dark elf. 4th line last right character, yeah. Just wondering, do you think it's possible to do Devil Horn 4 on free to play? Yeah, it is possible to do. Just might take a bit longer. If you don't have the 13th hero slot, that's gonna make your life harder. Obviously, but like if you wanna spend any money on the game, buy the hero slot and buy the Golden Horn for extra game speed. Wave speed. But yeah, it's possible to do with completely free to play. Hi Kelsey, how you doing? Have you got anything good yet? No, I think we have got like 2 or 3 items with completely useless lines. We got a mimic chance. Oh yeah, that good. Double cooldown. Could be useful if I didn't have that much already, but double cooldown is always a good one to get. Even if it's an S tier item, you can use it for a pretty long time on your heroes. You should always save those, unless you have already all you need. I got a 4 out of 4 item 2 days ago. Damn! Well, congrats. I do hope I will get the share of that luck as well. We've got like 3 E items with really bad lines, so no. Nothing usable yet. What do you recommend in the experience tree? Well, mainly it's just like HP and hero damage. Then you can put some in MP as well, if you want. They won't really make much of a difference. But obviously, since you are probably not using Town Archers, leveling that one up is not gonna be any useful. Double critical plus summon cooldown. Damn! Kill for that. Getting quite dark outside. Do we still have enough? Yeah, at least the screen is providing some lighting to my face. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? Welcome. Right now there's no point in me putting cooldown on my smith, so I just put my E-limes on items on it. Yeah, that works. So maybe for colonies you probably want cooldown on your smith, but for wavings you will be fine with doing just that. I think you started playing 2 days ago following your physical summon build, trying to be able to do Sin soon. Congrats! Yeah, you will be able to do that pretty soon. And once you do so, you can farm him up a little bit to get S tier items. And then just rush your way towards the Legendary Dragon and then go heavy farming on that one. It's a fun, like, when you start playing, well, any game, the first time, it's always fun to do the things for the first time, but once you have done them a few times, they become quite, I don't know, dull. Like, for the first time you get the thrill for defeating all the colonies, and then you do it on the second account, it doesn't really feel like... It doesn't feel the same anymore, you know? Why don't you use any buildings? They are not gonna be doing much of a difference. I should put my ice tree here, as I was just told. by a person who is more wise than I am. I will do that. I'm too lazy to set it up right now, so I will do it for the next time. I will also have to tweak the skill tree for it. But yeah, the other buildings are not gonna be doing anything in here. What are you farming for? I'm farming for a item with the double cooldown lines and a yellow item quality line. Mainly, I need those, but also I need more good items with yellow cooldown skill level lines, so cooldown items mainly, you could say it. You could put it that way. But the luck for getting those is not good. There is a item quality line, so this line, but we want 2 lines of cooldown up here, so not like this. Damn. Hi Ubi Vavka, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I will call you Ubi. Hi, welcome. How you doing? First time playing game, you try to figure stuff out. The second time, you just follow the optimal strategy, which makes it boring. Creating dumb challenges for yourself can make it fun, though. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. That's true for pretty much all the games. Okay. You will also want bonus gold items for your gold build if they have lines that can be used. That doesn't really have much, but I'm gonna save it because of that line. For how long will you be streaming? I think we are gonna be doing like 20-30 minutes more today. This is more like a test stream. You're the best Crowcaster streamer, you are the only one who streams the... Thank you, that's... Yay! Thank you. I do guess being the only one makes you the best. Okay, so we have got an item with 2 cooldown lines and we have got an item with item quality lines. So now can we just fuse them together? For this next item, please? For the next E item, can we please fuse them together? Nope. You mats from boxes, gotta love it. Well, that's still some mats, right? I haven't opened boxes in a long time, I've been just saving them for runes. I think I have a bit over 100 boxes saved up. I say beginner, should I try to jump +3 with damage diff items or should I just jump +2 with the 30% gold. Not sure if I understood that correctly, but try to do the highest devil horn level you can. If you can... I don't know what I'm saying, I lost my thought. Let's probably use the highest free other battle build mode you can use right now. Got anything good yet? No. We got the item with bonus gold line, but not really good other lines. But other than that, it's just a few extra mats, nothing else. We tried to put Lisa instead of Darkness. We actually tried that in the beginning, and it went quite fine, but then I got one random defeat, and I absolutely hated it, so I switched it back. So yeah. I feel like I have forgot to do something today. It's a scary feeling. I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Well, I'll figure it out eventually. As a beginner, should I focus 1 tower path or 2, thinking of just 1 to 10,000 for the skill point? Yeah, I would just go for the skill point. Probably starting with like ballista or minigun perhaps. Gonna snipe me soon. How close am I? Yeah, I will take a look at it. Aha! Like 30,000. Unless you are gonna be going fast this season. How much did you do last season? I'm a fan from all the way like 4 years ago. Dark Rope Cobra. Hello! That's a long time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday evening. Or morning or wherever you are. And we lost our music again. There we go. You don't have 3x game speed? Okay, then I will most likely catch you. I have like a week or a season left of my 3x. But I will most likely just buy more. Now that I got a taste of it again. In your way build you told not to focus on archers, it meant as after level 10,000. Well, how should I put it? You will want to get them to 10,000 for the skill point, yes, but you can just completely ignore them in the beginning and then just bulk level them up to 10,000 later on, once you can get that money easily, so you can just ignore them from the beginning and just go with heroes only. I started the electricity one, that's level 1500 already. I'm going to keep going with that, or change the ballista or minigun. Yeah, just keep going. It won't really make that much of a difference, really. What item are you hunting for? I'm hunting for double cooldown item with the item quality lines, or more cooldown E yellow items with good lines that I could use in my waving build. I would love to get a couple of them more in my build. And then eventually I will probably have to start farming for the Town Archer runes from the expert dungeon. Are you multilingual? If so, do you prefer to listen to music spoken in your language or in English? Well, yeah, I'm a Finnish person, so my main language is Finnish, and then of course I do English daily through these kind of activities, so but which one do I prefer? I don't know. I probably listen to English spoken music more than Finnish, but I do enjoy both of them. It kind of depends on the song and the type of music, and what kind of a mood you are having that said day. So I guess I'm gonna be boring and say both. Maybe I do English stuff more. I don't really do English stuff like other than doing videos or streaming like this. So all my daily activities are 99.9% in Finnish. You don't really need English in where I live. I think in my past like 5 years, I've needed to use English in my daily conversations like twice or maybe 3 times, and all of them were work related. So I only get my English influence through stuff like music, movies, and doing videos. When perkele role? Will you give me that role? Say the word schedule. Okay, schedule. That weird or not? So yeah, it's schedule. You know, like talking in English, like pronouncing the words in your mouth, it comes off completely different than doing stuff in Finnish. So actually, when I can notice it, like when I have not spoken English for a long time, I will actually my mouth will literally get tired from pronouncing the words, because they come off so differently than Finnish. They're not just like perkele. On todella erilaista kuin puhua suomea. Suomi on todella paljon erilaisempi kieli. What is this song? This is some playlist I booted up from YouTube. I have actually no idea. Learned today that the British people pronounce it shichol. Shichol. I will go with schitzel. When did this turn into a Laku Rose stream? Yeah, that's a great thing to do for a Finnish person. Usually it's... I don't know if I'm an exception or not, but it's quite hard to get a Finnish person to talk English. Because of the... I guess it's because of the mentality that we get taught in school that if you don't speak 100% perfect English, and if you can't pronounce all the words 100% perfectly, you shouldn't speak at all, so it's not that easy to get. And usually when we talk, we talk very strong accent like this, so it is good to roast me speaking English for you. Poison Mastery. Have you ever been in Redbridge organization? No, I'm in the Sayonara organization. That sounds so grand. It is grand. Question, why do you only have 2 towers equipped? Because none of the others will do anything. If you mean the castle parts. They won't be of any use here. Do you watch any anime or just movies? I do watch anime as well. So I guess I kinda get my English influence through the subtitles. Actually, I think I watch series and maybe anime more than actual movies. I rarely watch a lot of movies. I find them a bit boring. Or maybe I just don't have time to sit and watch them for a few hours, 3 hours. But I have time to do this for hours and hours, so... They do work with dragons, but the amount of damage they will do, that's just not gonna be... doing nothing. Doing anything. Like there it is. That's how much a castle part does for the dragon, so a blunt 0. 0%. Perkele. I agree, movies suck, shows are way better because they are longer in terms of, yeah, you can like binge series, but the individual series is harder to watch. Ballista be stealing Dark Assassin debuff. Yeah, I saw that. You want to reduce the amount of non-damage dealers hitting the dragon. Any changes to make the wave build to be able to do Sin Dragon sooner? Well, you can do some changes compared to waving build and your dragon build, so you should set up a dragon build separately from your waving build, so you can have more damage boosting and maybe defensive boosting stuff compared to your waving setup. Hi Firegat, are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I've seen your wits and subbed to you recently because of your tips. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Double poison damage. Yay! Makes me feel so good. So rewarding. Is it worth farming Sin Dragon? You can do it, yeah, somewhat. Like, just don't go too heavy, like, get your basic items, and then just rush for Legendary Dragon and go heavily on that guy. To get your L items. Yes, S items can carry you quite far, but you will eventually want L and E items. But yeah, you can do Sin for your basic setup. Especially like at that point of game, you don't really have much of cooldown stuff or anything yet, so getting any cooldown lines will help. How much defense do you have on Legendary Dragon? I don't really have much defense on my Legendary Dragon. Let's see, mainly because I have below 10,000. Like only 8,250. That's, I would consider that really low defense for the Legendary Dragon, and that the main reason is that I started this account 3,000 years ago. Or so it feels. Like, what, 6-7 years ago, before I had a break, and back then there wasn't Bone Dragon, there wasn't Devil Horn, so you would advance waves much slower, so I would get most of my items to just crafting the legendary items. So that's why I haven't done the Legendary Dragon that much. If I would start a new account right now, I would do more of it for sure. My whole clan's Discord phones over your physical build video, it's everywhere. That's great, and you can thank Gugor for that. The great grandfather Gugor. Are you still in the stream? You should all go spam him in Discord. There wouldn't be a build video from me without his help. That's 100% sure. Yeah, there he is. Go spam him. Tanker is rocking DH Nelia. DH Nelia. Why did I say that in Finnish? DH4. Old level with no healer, but yeah, but he is far from a free-to-play player also. Like, I don't even know how far from, but very, very, very far from a free-to-play player. Well, I don't guess you could say I'm a free-to-play player either. I have spent some money, but not heavily at all. Oh, I was just thanking you for the physical summon build, Gugor. It's weird seeing so many new people come into this game. I absolutely love it. I would love this game to get more visibility and more players. I'm just unsure if that's gonna happen, considering it's starting to be quite an old game. So it's pretty decent that it even has this amount of players left playing it. With the amount of, like, is there even ads for this game? How did you find about this game? Did you see an ad somewhere, or did you just find about it from somewhere else? What's your wave number? I'm closing in on 3 million waves. Will be really close after this season. I should probably get to waving soon, by the way. And you saw we have on treasure equipment. These are my treasures for dragon hunting. A friend told me 4 years ago, then I found you. Yeah, but how did your friend find out about this game? If we all got recommended by a friend, who was the first one to find this game? Like, how did you... I searched for a tower defense game and it came up. Okay, so that's a valid way. I got also recommended by a friend. Back in the days, my best friend started playing, and I'm not sure where he found the game. Maybe he searched for a tower defense game as well. Started playing this month, saw it on YouTube channel called Real Civil Engineering. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with his channel, but then I found out he did an episode about Crow Castle. So it's great if those kind of things, like YouTubers with huge amount of subscribers, can bring more people to this game. That would be like really nice. It's good for the game. It's healthy for the player base. You want it to go up, not down. I saw a lucky video and I started playing the game, yeah. Physics Mastery. I was about to answer to someone. Who did I forget to answer to? How do you get 3.6 game speed? You can either activate the 3 times game speed for 20 minutes by watching an ad through the store, or you can buy 3 times game speed, real life money, and then you just activate Chrono for increased 0.6 speed. Why could you not use army? Why? By army, what do you mean? Do you mean the down archers? If so, then because they are not really efficient. Like, it's... with the current state of the game, it's better to go just without them, just go full heroes only. Much easier. How is this game still in the App Store? Doesn't it take a lot of money to host the game? I have no idea. Does it cost to keep your game in the App Store? I'm sure there's an initial cost to adding it there, but does it cost much to get it there? I'm gonna get food and then I'll go watch... Bye, my friend and mentor Google. Hope you have a great night and a great evening. I will set up the Frozen Tower soon, don't worry. Yeah, the developer is rich. I guess this game is bringing him a lot of money. Through the ads and also through the store for the purchases, microtransactions. I'm scared to even guess how much money this game is making, despite the not so huge player base. I play Brawl Stars. I think I tried it when it came out, like, what, a few years ago. Never really got into it. It's still alive? What did he mean that Ballista Steel downouts debuff? It means that... So downouts, Dark Assassin, I mean. Every time Dark Assassin hits an enemy, the enemy will get the debuff that it will take plus 300% damage on the next critical strike. So you will want that next strike to be someone who hits hard, like Giants. Preferably, or Dark Bowmaster, or someone who hits hard. So if that one debuff is taken away from something that doesn't hit much, then it's just less effective. So having a Ballista, for example, over there would potentially make you kill the dragon slower. When is the Q&A? I feel like we are already watching that, to be honest. Is the Bone Dragon max you can beat currently? Yeah, it's the highest level dragon there is in the game right now. There's nothing above that. The only thing harder to beat, if you think of Dungeons and Dragons, is the Expert Dungeon. Well, I guess they have the same base defense. I'm really forgetting how to speak. Same base defense, both of them, but I feel like the dungeon is a bit harder than the dragon. It's been like that for years. They need to do dragon. Yeah, or something else. Like, why couldn't there be another kind of mythical creatures you could beat? What is your favorite color? Mine is orange. So we started the Q&A, or rather we continued it. It used to be blue, hence my profile picture color. But I don't know, maybe I just mainly like black and white nowadays. But maybe blue. It's a 300% damage from the damage leader who does that next critical strike to the dragon floss. So it's not based on Dark Assassin damage, it's based on the damage of that unit who does the strike. Should I +2 jump overnight or just regular? I'm not sure I can do the +1 jump. Then go with the regular for now, and don't worry about rushing it too much. You will eventually, once you are comfortable, you will be able to survive the whole night. Then just go with that, but go with regulars if you are unsure. Gotta go. Okay, Cobra, thanks for stopping by. Hope you will come here next time as well. What is the color of your toothbrush? Yeah, I have no idea. Sad story, my little brother's favorite color was red. And a red card did some unspeakable things, and from that day onward it is his most hated color. That's sorry to hear that. That sucks. That just goes showing like your preferences can and will most likely change with time, with events that happen, and also when you get older. Oh, your cat died. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Damn. That sucks. Yeah, I can totally understand the reason for hating the color. Cats are the best pets you can have. I have had cats for over 10 years. Currently I have none, because I lost my last one a year ago. So I've been trying to learn to be without pets for a while. Maybe in the future I will get another cat, but I don't know yet. How many hours do you have in Crow Castle? I have no idea, and I don't wanna know. I would say enough, but I don't know if it's enough. Always could have more waves. What is your favorite food? What is yours? I would probably say chicken and rice. Not a common dish in Finland, but if I could get some fried rice with chicken, that would be probably my #1 choice. Any given day. What is the benefit of Golden Horn if you do the gold? Golden Horn doesn't give you gold, it just makes your waves go faster. As in, the monsters will appear faster, so you get more waves within the same amount of time that you would without it, so that's one of the best purchases you can make if you want to spend any money on the game. Ikiki, hi! Welcome, how you doing? That's sad to hear, but have you considered getting a dog, or is it too much work? It is much more work than having a cat for sure. Like, it's day and night difference in the amount of work you have to put into taking care of a dog than taking care of a cat. But I guess the main reason is just I'm more allergic to dogs than cats. So I would prefer to be able to breathe. That's the reason I don't have a dog, and probably will never will. My sister has 2 dogs. They are annoying but awesome every now and then, but I wouldn't want to have them at my house 24/7. This might be an even more painful question. How much money have you spent on this game? Actually not that much. Consider, like, depends what you consider much. Like, of course I have purchased the hero slot and the golden horn, which are quite cheap, and I have purchased the extra calendar rewards a couple of times, and also the 3x game speed a couple of times. In the past, before, like, once I came back, like in the beginning of this year, I've only just bought the calendar once and the 3x game speed twice, I think. And that's all. In the past, when I used to play the first time, I did buy some auto battle hour, because that was, back then, that was pretty much the only way you could advance in this game. But, well, that was on so low wave level, like below 500,000 waves, that all the gold I have earned through those hours, it's pretty much just means nothing to me. I mean, I have 23 trillion unused gold over here. And also that's pretty much just something I would not spend again if I would start a new account. But I haven't calculated exactly how much. But we are not talking about thousands, definitely. Is there a reason to get the golden horn if you can't max jump yet? Yes, it's always like, no matter which devil horn level you use, or even if you don't use at all, that's still 30% faster monsters on that level, so that's always faster. Yay, another Mimit Sans. That's always faster progress, so I would get that as soon as you can if you want to spend any money in the game. And it costs like, what? It's under 4 euros in my currency. So it's not that much. Why don't you spend your diamonds? You bought everything. Yeah. I just use the white ones for wave skips whenever I remember to do so. And I just save up the oranges. The 3x game speed expires. Yeah, it does. You can buy it for different durations. The max one is for 1 month or 30 days. And then you have to renew the purchase if you want to use it. But you can get your free 20-minute 3x game speeds every day 10 times. So you should do those if you don't want to buy the 24/7 3x game speed. Those will also help a lot with your progress. Sadly, it's a colony cooldown, not the cooldown skill. But the wave, the level gets 30% harder. The wave gets a little bit harder, yeah. But that should be manageable. Like, you shouldn't, with the proper build, like physical summon build, you shouldn't have to worry about having the whole, like, that would make your waves too much harder that you wouldn't be able to beat. It's a really, really, really good purchase you can make. Dogs get respawned right away. Cats will take message and may get back to you. That's 100% true. Like, the cat hears you, but just doesn't necessarily care about what you have to say. But they are also so much more independent than dogs. Like, if you have to stay away from your home for 10 hours, no problem. If there's a cat, it can manage. If it's a dog, then you will have to figure out how to take it for a walk. We've almost been doing this for 2 hours. I think we are close to calling it a day. We have some L-stones, so I guess we could craft a couple of E items. Maybe we can get more luck through that. Do you YouTube stream for a living, or do you have... No, I do not do this for a living. No way. Like, I get pennies, literally pennies for this. It's a hobby. Just someone asked it if I would like to do it for a living, if that was possible, and sure, I would. Now that I have considered it during the stream, that would be very, very, very fun thing to do, but that's a really hard thing to achieve. What is your favorite movie? Lord of the Rings. I was actually thinking yesterday that I should rewatch them. I haven't seen them for a year. Will we do weapons or accessories? I think in the case we get a double cooldown item quality, I will want it to be usable on pure wizard, so such a good series. Yeah, that's hands down best movies ever. Poison Mastery, that's useless. I also read the book like a couple of years ago. It took me really long to get it started, but it was really good as well. Another quality cooldown, that's gonna be useful. Critical chance skill, also not gonna need that. Critical damage skill, also not gonna need that. Do we have enough for one more? Yeah. Gold profit MP cost chain lightning perfect gold skill. That's a really, really sad and useless item over there. I guess that's all L stones we had for today. How soon can I get +1 summon? As soon as you can start crafting legendary tier items, so as soon as you can conquer some of the orc colonies so that they can give you A and B stones, so that you can do legendary item crafts daily. And after you can start farming the dragon, of course. That's gonna be... At last, that's gonna be the point you get that +1 summon item, but if you get lucky, you can get it with your first legendary item. Is critical chance really that useless? It's obviously not amazing, but it can actually do something unlike many other... Yeah, in terms of useful or uselessness, it's not in the most useless end. Like, mostly you just want the cooldown or bonus gold for your waving, or for dragons, for example, the increased damage and increased hero damage. But of course, having some critical chance can help. It's like increased damage and hero damage. Every one skill point here will give plus 2.5% increased damage. For critical chance, it's 1%, and for the elemental damages, it's 0.5% increased damage. So these are the most useless in terms of increasing your damage output. When does Cold Auto Battle become profitable again? Somewhere between 500,000 and a million waves, probably. Or some might start doing it after 1 million waves, it depends. Once you can do Devil Horn, preferably +3, but +2 can be profitable as well with a gold build. And you have enough skill points to go with the physical and the summon tree as well. What if bonus gold and only gold cooldown items could be used in gold auto battle to make more gold if all heroes had those items in the build? Yeah, that's a... Well, bonus gold items are really good. For every bonus gold item will give you plus 2.5% increase in your bonus gold. So that's really good. Only gold, well, if it has good lines and it happens to have the Colony Gold cooldown, then you will get small extra gold, no harm done, but there are better options, mainly gold skill and cooldown skills that you will want for those lines. Why do you use Dark Elf for the dragon? Just to be able to survive the damage he does to me. I tried without and it went fine for a while, and then I got one random defeat, and then I just got irritated and placed the Dark Elf back in the build. Thank you for being one of the most wholesome people in the game. Thank you. Thank you, that means a lot. I feel like I get enjoyment if I see I can help someone, or if someone has a question and I can give an answer to that question. It makes me feel good. So does that make me a people pleaser in a way? That's a little bit different, right? But it's like, that's basically what I am in real life as well. Why is Orc Workers so bad compared to workers to level up? They take 5 contracts instead of 1. Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe it was just designed to drain your contracts at the point when they were implemented in the game. Quite a long time ago. But at some point, like, I just have max contracts laying around. I haven't been using them for a while. I should do some dungeons and maybe Infinite Colony to use them. They will drain them in the beginning of the game if you level the Orc Workers up. Maybe that's the reason. I have no idea. You never respond with things similar to skill issue. Yeah, I don't believe that. Especially if you are starting out with a new game, there can be such thing as a skill. Well, there can be a skill issue, but obviously you are not at that point where something can be, because you don't have the skill to do that, because you actually don't have the knowledge to do that. You need to have the knowledge first before you can have, like, struggle with the skill. Like, if you don't even know what you are doing, how could you not, like, how should I say it? You understand what I mean, right? What is your favorite hero you don't have judged by stats or usefulness? Like, if we think of who looks the cutest, I would say it's the stone giants. They look adorable with their little stone helmets. And they happen to be useful as well, so it's a win-win. You need a virtual machine to install Crowcastle on PC. Yeah, you need to use an Android emulator. I used BlueStacks 5 myself for it. There are plenty of others as well. I'm sure you can find them through Google. Like, I used Nox Player at some point, but I found BlueStacks to be more stable, for me at least. I think there are some as well that are not so heavy to use if you don't have a great PC, but I have never had any issues with BlueStacks. You don't know enough about what you don't know to fix it. Yeah. Like, if you don't know you are doing something wrong, you can't really fix that. It might just be me, but Succubus is kinda cute. True. I can see where you're coming from with that one. Why don't you use Rose in gold build? With this highest Devil Horn level, this build is not yet strong enough to survive with him, so I can only use the 3 gold heroes with the +5 jump currently. With +4 I can use all the 4 heroes as well. That's my eventual goal, of course, to be able to use them all. But so far I need the Ice Wizard for control to get this build fully stable for the highest Devil Horn level. That's the reason. That's why I need those items. That's why I'm farming the dragon, which is not giving me anything useful. +5 jump is scary. +5 jump is brutal. Like, holy. I still get some random defeats every now and then, even with just 3 gold heroes. Elizabeth is good, yeah, true, sure. Can you show me that is gold beneficial? Do you mean, am I making profit through this gold auto battle, or what? Yep. It varies a little bit between different waves, but yeah, I'm making more per wave than what the cost is. So I can use... If I could include another gold boost hero there, I would get more, of course. But even with just the 3 of them, I'm making profit currently, and that's fine. That's completely fine. So that's like 200 to 300 million profit per wave. Almost 3 million, yeah. Or 3 miljoonaa in Finnish. I will... Well, not this season, but the start of the next season I should be at 3 million. It's close. Yay. Do you ever watch the ads for gold? I do sometimes, mainly when I just cancel a wave and I see an ad, I just can't resist doing it. So maybe like 5 per day or so, 10 max. Doing 100 is too much of a work. Maybe at the point when you are trying to level up all the heroes at 10,000, that will bring you a lot of extra gold. If you have the time to do 100 ads per day. Otherwise it's just too much of a chore to do so. You have the game running 24/7, yeah. I have. Unless there's some really special case where I would be unable to run the game, it's running 24/7. I do use my older phone for it usually. Now I'm doing it on PC for the stream. And if I record a video, I will do it on a PC, but usually I just use my old phone. Gotta make food and then watch Formula 1. I didn't get any good items. Ah, you and me both. Well, next time we will get. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great evening. And I will see you next time, fellas. Thanks. He likes doing 100 ads a day. Is he still doing 100 ads a day? That's like... I feel like that's the textbook definition of insanity. I mean, no, it's so much of a work to do that. I could do it if the ads were at least fun. I suppose you are not getting any more funnier ads than I am. Are you on holidays or something? Me? No. It's Sunday evening, 8 PM. I'm gonna go off really soon. Hit the shower and get something to eat. I'm starting to be quite hungry. Developers probably appreciate the revenue from ads last time. Yeah, sure. I don't know how much as a developer do you get from people watching ads through a game, but this game has pretty much nailed it, I guess. Is there a way to get max gold ads? I don't get ads from a non-gold otherwise. Yeah, the amount of gold you get from an ad is based on the amount of gold you earn from that wave. So if you use a free auto battle, you are not earning any gold from the wave. So if you look at the battle results, you will see 0. And then that's why you don't get any ads, because the amount of gold is just 0. So if you want to get bigger ads, you should do a gold build for that. And even if you can do stuff like a wave skip that can increase the gold from that individual wave. Like if you want to do them between your free auto battle builds, just have a separate build for your gold build and then do one wave with like a time auto battle or I don't know, manual play if you can do that, or just use gold auto battle even if you make a little bit loss from there, and then just watch the ad for increased gold and then just switch back to your free auto battle build after that. Are you going to watch the Formula 1 race too? No. I think like in Finland, Formula 1 is not that popular anymore. Like it used to be more popular like 20 years ago, I guess, but it just, at least I feel so. I haven't really watched it myself. I haven't really like got into it. And like in terms of sports, I usually just watch like the ice hockey championships every year, and then just maybe some rally when they are driving here in Finland. They drive quite close to where I live, so I can go and watch there on the scene. Mohammed, hi. Hi, welcome. We are gonna be stopping the stream really soon, but thank you for coming. What cooldown is there on ads? There is like a couple of minutes. I don't actually remember what it is, like maybe 3 minutes something. Maybe someone can correct me if someone remembers, but there, yeah, there's like a few minutes cooldown. Like, as in minutes, and not in amount of waves. Gonna go now, but have a good rest of your night. Thank you, and see you next time as well. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this year we went to see the rally Finland with my dad, actually. We were there together, just the three of us. That was quite fun. Some father and son quality time. I'm not that much into motorsports, but it's always fun to watch them. Well, this has turned from a dragon hunting to a wave stream, so... Owen, hi! How you doing? You're also getting back to doing videos again, I see. I thought of another Q&A question. Did you ever play any sports? As in group sports, myself, not really, no. I have pretty much always hated them. I kind of hated any sports when I was younger. And I've only started to like doing sports as I grew a bit older. Like as I became an adult or so. Mainly just, but I do enjoy more like stuff that I can do by myself, like going to gym or going for a walk or riding a bike or something like that. I don't really do any group sports. I'm kind of a introvert lone wolf, so I try to avoid people if I can. How about you? I guess my face is still a bit like blurry, even with the increased bitrate. I will try to increase that a little bit more next time. See if that will do something or not. What's your favorite drink or beverage? Alcohol or non-alcohol? If it's non-alcohol, then I don't know, something normal like Pepsi Max. Maximum taste, no sugar, you know? And with alcohol drinks... Some beer, probably some German beer. Nothing too strong, but something that's smooth. Or just any beer, really. Apple, hi. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a great evening. We are actually gonna be closing the stream in a minute or two, I guess. No luck with dragons. As a Czech, I took that seriously. I don't know how to save myself from that. And personally, can you recommend me the best brand? Okay, enjoy your Formula race. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good night as well. See you next time, hopefully. Good, but thanks for asking. How about you, Lucky? Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's been a fine weekend. Thanks for being here. That's the main reason I want to do this. How old are you? Ouch. I'm gonna let you guess. How old do you think I am? If I would say how old I feel, I would say like 20. But it's gonna be more than that, I can tell you that much. $27? Okay, that's a good question. I mean, good estimation. But it's a little bit too low, unfortunately. I would love to be 27. I turned 32 this year, and it's something I don't really even want to think about anymore. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go take a shower now and then get something to eat. So, to all of you who are still here, thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. I would love to do this again in the near future, if you want me to. I hope you will be there then as well. Maybe we will do dragons, maybe we will do something else, I don't know. I have to do dungeons as well and maybe other stuff. Maybe some other game in the future as well, as soon as I get the stream running smooth. Smoother than it is right now. Yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. Thanks for being here. Big fan, I started Crowcastle 3 months ago. Your tweets are... Okay, I can't pronounce it. Are awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to hear that, and I really wish you a great journey to your Crowcastle. Thank you. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. And so now I will log off. So, see you guys next time. Hope you have a great week ahead of you. Monday is always gonna suck, but we will survive. We will get through it, and then it's easy from there on. No, thank you for stopping by, even if it's late. Hope you see you here next time as well. So, bye bye!